Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got these two beautiful Shirogorov knives here with me. This is the Shirogorov 110 KS. This is the Kickstop Lee Williams collaboration. And this is the Shirogorov 111. Huge knives, guys. These are not small. These are pocket swords, and they are beautiful, very expensive, but they have something in common and something different. For example, this guy 111 means that the blade is 111 millimeters. This is the 110, therefore it's just a 1 millimeter shorter, barely noticeable. This is a frame lock, the 110, as you can see on this side, and this is just a liner lock. Right over here, you can see that there's two slabs of carbon fiber, and this one has a, I would say, like a partial liner, heavily skeletonized on the inside. Acting as a lock mechanism. All right, this guy is running on multi-row bearings, whereas this guy is running on single-row roller bearings, which is the kind of pivot system reserved to the custom division for Shirogorov. Also, another difference, of course, is that the materials employed are pretty different. This is titanium frame lock. This is carbon fiber scales, pretty thick. As you can see, but what it's gonna be different beside, for example, the pretty cool backspacer going on over here. This is a titanium blue anodized backspacer, just gorgeous. This is just titanium and stone washed backspacer, beautifully milled out with this integrated Lanyard hole going on over here. But the main difference, I was saying, is going to be the flipper action, the mechanism. So the 111 is just a classic flipper. You have your flipper tab right over here. You just flip it like that. You can do a push button, you can do a light switch, and you're gonna deploy the blade like crazy. It's gonna be pretty easy and pretty straightforward and classic mechanism. Whereas the kickstop over here, the 110, has a very different flipper tab. This is a kickstop mechanism, so you can't really push button this guy. It's not gonna happen. So you have to light switch it using the jimping going on right over here, and it's gonna be like that. Because, check this out. You see? The flipper tab is independent. It's the kickstop, and it's right over here. So it's a separate and independent mechanism which has been designed so that when you open the blade, the flipper tab doesn't stick out, like in this case. See? Here you see the flipper tab, here you don't, because it's right over here. Also, another difference you can see is the thickness. This guy is really thin, and this is of course thicker. This guy, the 111, has no jimping going on the blade, and the 110 has some jimping, which is not really 100% functional, but then has this beautiful swedge, guys. Look at this. Just gorgeous. I mean, the level of milling that went on in this guy is just phenomenal, whereas this is much simpler and, of course, much cheaper than this guy right over here. Also, something different is that this guy is using two screws for the handle, which are visible. These are blind screws and are on the other side only. So the presentation side is absolutely clean and, you know, not ruined by, let's say, ruined by these screws going on over there. Also, the clip is much simpler than this one. And another little thing is that here you got some jimping going on right over here, like as if it was inting for a flipper tab, like a front flipper action, but it's not. So forget about that. Also, yeah, something also very interesting is that these two guys are very big. Just to give you an idea. Let's put in the middle another Shirogorov Look at this. This is the neon, and yeah, you get the point, right? Not small. But beside that, yeah, I mean, this is custom division, so a little bit higher up there in price. In fact, you can see pivot collar. This is absent over here. Anodization for the collar, for the clip, for the screws, for the clip on the other side, and there's no anodization going on over here. Limited edition, this is not. And also proprietary screws, different than these proprietary screws. The steel employed, this is M390 and this is S90V. So what is going on this guy is much more than this one, but nonetheless, both are fantastic options. Really cool blades, huge blades from Shirogorov, and these are the difference that I found. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.